Welcome to Two Surfers in a Van, and this is our retro vlog from our old channel. You're now on our new channel, Two Surfers in a Van. Remember to like and subscribe for new vlogs every week. In this episode, we're going to be blowtorching some wood to try and create a cool bench effect. We're going to be building this awesome little box, which we at the time thought was an amazing amount of storage. We're going to be cutting some foam. Yeah, trying to make it fit wasn't the best idea, but it kind of worked. And Jill's going to be covering it with some epic curtains because, well, this was our first van build and we had no clue. Welcome to this episode of Wanderlust Van Lifers with me, Stevie, and
Jilly,
and we are the
two barefoot hippies.
Epic. Pretty much today we're going to be building a bit of storage for our VW T25 camper. Like, I am no chippy, I'm not very good at woodwork at all, but listen, if I can do it, anyone can do it, and even Jill's going to be helping me as well. I'm not amazing, I'm pretty crap. It works, it's staying together, so you know, my head's getting big now. But yeah, listen guys, we're going to get on with this build and see what we get up to.
Peace!
What I'm really looking here is how much room I'm going to have for the storage, which is quite a bit, where the engine hatch actually is, down and then see the white there, so we can clearly get in, operate on the engine. The width or the length of it, how far it's actually going to come back. I'm going to bring it up to this wood here, so I want to bring it the way back there, and I want to be just in front of that speaker. I was going to incorporate the speaker, but as you can see, the speaker clearly overlaps and goes into the lift up storage, and that storage right here is a lid that lifts up, plus allows us to get into the electrical plug back, which I'm also going to move, but that there allows us to get into some of our clothing and shoes and things like that. Now, well, also what I want to look at with this was also the width of the actual bed. Now, obviously, it's a massive sleeping area coming across there, so it is quite a large area, and obviously now we've got the front pull-out section that pulls forward, creating even more room for us to sleep on, so that gives us an overall length. Now, I'm 5'9", and it literally is a 5 foot and maybe 6 foot maximum pull-out, so it is it's not too bad. Should have plenty of room there. So yeah, let's get this roughed up, a rough idea where it is, and then I need to figure out some sort of frame and how the hell I'm going to build it. Right, so here you can see the box that I've made, so this is just basically the frame for it anyway, and as you can see here, you'll probably be able to see how, I don't know if you can see how far that's out. This bit's the thin bit, and at the back that's a lot wider, and in effect it's kicking out that way and that way, just because of the shape of the van. I've managed to keep it in. You can see how you slightly overrun, just so you can get a good fixing point at different areas where I can bracket this guy in, and yeah, and we'll see what we can do with it. But yeah, that's that part done. So next stage, we're starting to do the cladding on it. I like to keep it as lightweight as possible for the van, so I'm just going to use a very light pine clad on there, and it's just literally for light goods anyway. It just gives us a lot of storage, and then I've got to put a lid on it. Once I've done that, I'm thinking about building a section here, or I might just put some shelving up here, something like that. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. We'll see. Now we're going to do the same as I did on the countertops. Now, you missed how I made the countertops because, well, I wasn't filming back then. I was just doing it to, you know, because I wanted to. But loads of people have asked us how I did the countertops, and it's really simple. All I've used is pine floorboarding. What I then do is take a blowtorch, light it, and I waft it over the top of it to bring out the grain of the wood. I then use basically an oak varnish, clear style oak varnish with slight tint to it, which brings out this dark effect. I just varnish it a couple of times, and it does look really nice, basically. So it gives it that kind of yacht vibe with the beachiness to it as well. So what's Jilly up to? So painting.
Trying to do some random whitewashing.
Looking good. Yeah. It's looking good, yeah, man. It's gonna look pretty awesome when it's all done. Still undecided what to do in this back corner here. Whether to put paneling up. I think I will put paneling up, but we'll have a look and see how that's going to work. Well guys, this is what we've been getting up to so far. So we've managed to get most of this now painted out. That's been fantastic. Jill's been getting this painted and everything. So our box is now built. We've got the countertop being varnished, getting sorted. But check this wall out. I decided to carry on with the TV where the TV was. Before it was just a floating model there. I'm going to fill it all in and bring as far up as I can. And yeah, and just make some extra space so I can put a bit more storage in. Maybe some small shelving areas just to put some bits and pieces on. We'll see how that goes. But so far, we're getting there. The build is coming along nicely. So now we'll put the countertop on. Jill's screwing the last screw in here. It's looking pretty badass so far. I'm quite happy with this. I'm really happy with this actually. There we go. Obviously, I'm gonna varnish. Actually, I'm gonna varnish that, and I might put something cool in it, like one of our slogans or something like that underneath that. So you lifted out, it's something cool. Maybe I don't know. I'm gonna put something cool on there though, because that looks pretty awesome. It's a blank canvas, so that's gonna be pretty badass. But yeah, that's it so far. What are you thinking, J Bird?
Yeah, I love it.
You loving it?
Something like we really needed the extra space because like it's not the world's biggest fan, so plan on using this for everyday things like toiletries, toothbrushes, deodorants, any medication we have, and then also we've got space where I can put electricals, where I can put chargers, anything like that.
The TV
and then
items.
Steve has somewhere for night time where he can put his glasses and his mobile phone. We're even going to put an electrical socket down the front bit here. Yeah, we could live there, we could live here. I mean, looks a bit ugly there, but yeah, we can put it anywhere we want because we've now the electrics are running through this side here. Everything's nicely tidied up in there. So yeah, that's the next step. Put in the plug.
This whole foam here that we've had for quite some time now since we did the first band build. I'm going to use my trusty knife. I'm just going to cut through the foam to fit around the new piece that we've got here. Now, this doesn't need to be perfect, but I definitely want it as near damn as possible. But this stuff cuts way too easy. And we'll just test it. I'm probably doing it totally wrong. There'll be loads of people out there going, oh, you should do it this way, you should do it that way. I've never done this before. And I'm not telling people how to do it the right way, or the way I do it, but this is the way I'm thinking. Seems legit. So that's about as far as I want to cut there. So next is to cut the full length of it, and then see where we end up from there.
So, no dressmaker, people. Don't even know if I'm doing this right. But the idea is that this is covered with a curtain bought from the range. Shouldn't plug in the range too much. And the idea is that I'm pinning it on with safety pins so that if it gets grubby, it literally can be unpinned. This is the mattress that we sleep on. It's a weird shape, so mattress covers and things are great ideas, but they just don't work in this build. So I'm just trying as much as I can not to stab myself and pin this on with safety pins. And the corners aren't perfect, but you know, hey, we try.
Right over. As you can see, guys, that fits. Let's have a quick look now. There we have it. This side's nice and tight, obviously. The front there, I've got to put the dress wood to hide the lats, which is this stuff here. I've also got to cut this back a little bit to take that out and move it up a little bit. But you can see there, a couple of creases in there, but hey, we'll get that sorted out, and that's it. It's pretty much in now. So just a few little bits and pieces sort. And there is that awesome box. And that's going to really give us some much needed storage, isn't it?
Yeah.
Definitely.